So it's past 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep, so I'm like, you know what? I want to get a video done. Even though I've got, a bunch of like footage I gotta go through. I want to play some Budokai Tenkaichi 2. And I do have a stream VOD saved as of right now. But I want to talk about something. So it's 4 in the morning, past 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I figured, you know what? Scrolled on Twitter for a bit just to, see what was going on. And so, but before I get into that, remember my death battle reaction where, like, I said, like, it was just predictable and with death battle become predictable to the point to where you don't even need to watch the video to know who's gonna win. Obviously, you read the title, and if you saw the Game Awards, me personally, I didn't, because after the 1 year The Last of Us Part 2 won all the awards it did, I'm like, you know what? That's some rigged bullshit. I'm just not going to bother with the Game Awards. The Game Awards are absolute trash. And before people say, oh, there's only one time, that doesn't mean it's going to happen again. It doesn't mean it's going to happen since. What's this going to stop developers from doing the same shit? And then I've also seen people say, well, the awards aren't everything that matters in an award show. It's also about, like, the game announcements, the movie trailers for Super Mario Galaxy movie and all that. Okay, first off, the awards aren't the only thing that matter in an awards show. An award show, the awards are not the only thing that matters in an award show. Do you play a Mario game that's not all about Mario? What? But to some extent, yes. The award show aren't the only things about an award show, stuff like that. But again, like Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, they all have like all these directs and stuff for the games. Like, if I wanted to watch like game announcements and stuff like that, I'll just fucking watch those in those directs or whatever. I don't need the Game Awards to be the one place that shows them off. No, that's kind of like, I'll just watch the direct at that point, But yeah, anyways, the Game Awards. And the reason I'm really bringing up the Game Awards is because, again, I didn't need to watch the Game Awards to know that Umamusume Pretty Derby was going to win Mobile Game of the Year. I didn't need to know that it was going to win. Like, do you not remember when the game went global back in, what was it, June? April, maybe? It was like about 8 months ago almost. But yeah, it came out this year globally. And when it came out, like, it was just everywhere. It was on social media. It was on the news, all stuff like that, So, looking back on that, it's like, you saw it was going to get nominated. Looking back on that, it's like, yeah, that's going to win. I don't even need to watch the Game Awards to know it's going to win. And of course, it did win. Which I'm honestly happy about, because I do play the game quite often on my own time. In fact, a few hours ago, I had just finished a Korea playthrough with McQueen. So, like, yeah. And then I stopped for like a couple hours, and it's like I think 3 o'clock in the morning. I still wasn't asleep. Like, you know what? I'll try to like do some extra stuff in the game, and then I loaded up all that, you know. And then I see a Twitter notification saying from the Umamusume Pretty Derby official account, well, the global version at least, saying, "Thank you for like your votes on the something along the lines of thank you for voting for us in Game Awards. We won, so we would give everybody. So we're giving all trainers, you know, specific reward." And I'm gonna be honest, like it was obviously gonna happen. We were gonna get something, but what we got was honestly very disappointing. So what we got was an SSR guaranteed scout ticket for a support card, you know? Like you may think, oh, it's an SSR support card. You could get a SSR support card for free. Why are you complaining? Like, it's not just me complaining, but it's other people because, you know, you won an award, you know? Like, you could have given us, like, 2,000 carats. You could have given us a trainee scout ticket of our own choosing. Like, you know, say, I wanted to say, like, I want Taiki Shuttle, for example, right? I bring Taiki Shuttle up because it's my custom Reina in Tekken 8. Her Taiki's casual outfit, at least. Say I want Taiki Shuttle, right? That trainee scout ticket that lets me pick which trainee I want. Which, if you start a new account in the game, you basically get a free trainee of your own choosing. They could have given us one of those, you know? Instead, we got a guaranteed SSR support card ticket, and which again is fine, but at the same time, it's really not because again, I see a lot of people like upset because they would either already have like a specific like SSR support card, like completely uncapped, maxed out level 50, all that. Then they use that ticket and get that exact support card. And if you don't play the game, you can only basically carry like one of a specific support card. And if you already have that specific support card, each time you get that support card, you can uncap the support card once up to 4 times. And then level it up to level 50 from level 30. Because SSR's default max level going up to level 30. But if you max it out, if you uncap it all 4 times, and then you get another one, like, you can't use and how the game's mechanics works is you can't use a duplicate of that support card. So you're basically just holding a dead support card. And yes, support cards can be exchanged for cleats, which you can use in like the item shop for like specific like items to like raise a trainee support potential level, stuff like that. But again, depending on how much you play the game, you basically almost always have like a lot of those resources anyway. So it's like, what's the point? Like, it's at that point it's essentially just a dead support card. You basically got cucked out of something you could have gotten better. And that's the issue. People are upset because again, they already had that support card maxed out, or prior to getting the ticket, they just maxed it out with like other like resources with the support card. Like SSR crystals, stuff like that. And then because the support card's maxed out, they then get that same exact support card that they quite literally just maxed out. So it's like, are you serious? And then I saw people be like, well, you should be grateful you at least got something for them winning. Or you should, because they had so much, they gave us so much just for being nominated already. Well, yeah, that's true. At the same time, again, for reasons I stated, like, it's not really worth it, and it's really upsetting because, again, I've been enjoying Umamusume on my own time. Like, most of the time, I fucking do like 3 career playthroughs in one sitting. I mean, sure, it takes like about 2 hours to do 3. And I fucking go until I win the finals, or I fail prior to the finals, Like I did with McQueen. I got to the finale semifinals with McQueen. Lost all 3 times, getting 2nd place each time, by the way. Right under fucking Daiwa Scarlet, who honestly makes sense. She is one of my highest ranked at B+. But still, like, 2nd every time under Daiwa Scarlet in the semifinals. Like, goddamn, dude. And just think about that. I do that 3 times in one sitting. So it's like... it's like, god damn it. And just to get like, an SSR support card ticket, it's like... why? So yeah, I'm a little upset. Like, I didn't, but at the same time, I also didn't expect something big. But again, isn't Mobile Game of the Year like one of the big categories though? I don't know. Again, I personally don't give a fuck about the Game Awards. And before you ask why I'm even talking about it if I don't care for the Game Awards, I don't care for the Game Awards. However, I do like the game, so I'm talking about it because I like the game. What's wrong with that? Like, it's just really disappointing that we didn't really get much of anything. And again, people be like, well, you got plenty of money and support points. Well, yeah, I did get a lot of money and support points, but at the same time, before, days before the Game Awards, and they were giving us, like, the free money and support points in the game. Like, I had already broken 1 million money, as well as, like, 400,000 support points at that point. So it's like, again, I didn't really get much of. We really didn't get much of anything. So it's like, did side games just fuck us? I mean, granted, yes, we do get plenty of like carrots for like login. We get some carrots for, like login bonuses, completing like daily in the game, stuff like that. But at the same time, what's like 1,000 to 2,000 carrots for winning going to do. Or again, another trainee scout ticket to where we could choose who we want to unlock. Can we get that? Because at least we could do something with that, But again, it's like I personally didn't expect much from anything, but other people were. So, and seeing people upset about that just kind of makes me feel like maybe we were cucked out a bit. Now, there's also the possibility that maybe we might get something else, like later on. Again, I doubt it, but there's still a very slim chance we do. But again, I doubt it. But yeah, I do love the game, which is why I'm talking about it. I absolutely fucking despise the Game Awards. But, I kind of did figure Umamusume was going to win. Again, as a very avid player of the game myself, I'm glad it won. I knew it was going to win anyway, considering all the hype that was coming when it came out globally. It's like, yeah, there's no doubt it's going to win. So, yeah, that's really about it. But if you want to see me do some careers in the game at some point, I'll probably do it. I'll very likely have to do it on PC because, again, I have a lot of stuff on mobile, so and I am able to reroll my account, but the thing is, if I reroll my account on mobile, literally everything I have is gone. And I've been spending a lot of time getting what I have, so it's like, if I roll my account on mobile, all that time would have gone to waste. So, if anything, I'll probably be doing it on PC. But, yeah, again, let me know if you want to see that. And I'm done. I'm so tired, dude.